Toi, je suis le capitaine, je suis dans la capitale. En bas de la tour Eiffel, les lumières scintillent grave. Y'a Neymar, y'a Mbappé, Ghana Gay, Thiago Silva, Colonna Akbar, Choupo Moting, Kylian Navas. Ici c'est Paris. Numéro 10 sur le dos, la balle en plaçant dans la ligue.
Let's go, guys. What is going on? Welcome back to another podcast. What an intro we had there. Of course, we had the Paris Saint-Germain Ici Paris intro to the video, guys, because, of course, we want the league. Let's go, Ligue 1, the Uber Eats Ligue 1, guys. Went to the Paris Saint-Germain, the Parisians, guys. Let's go. I'm very happy. I guess for me, it's a... Oh, sorry about that. My hand hit the mic. But yeah, for me, it's basically kind of my first whole season with Paris Saint-Germain, watching Paris Saint-Germain, and now we won our league. So it's been a really fun season for us, guys. Difficult season as well. Of course, we had very unfortunate challenges or matches along the way here, especially in the Champions League, and that is what's very important for us. Maybe I'll talk about it later on in the video once we get to the Ligue 1 Paris Saint-Germain game, talk about the future of Paris Saint-Germain. I'll talk about all of that. But yeah, guys, let's get right into it. Of course, we had to add the PSG song. If you guys want to know what the PSG song is, it is this song right over here. Right over here, this song, Ici c'est Paris by La Ruche Gang. So, what a song. Yeah, what a song, of course. It's for Ici c'est Paris for the Parisians, guys. But yeah, as you guys can tell, I'm wearing my Paris Saint-Germain jersey. I have the PSG in the background, my Lionel Messi. I'm going to be getting a few more jerseys as well. So you might see some more jerseys in the background in the next few weeks. Yeah, I'm planning to get some new jerseys. But yeah, for now, we're here to talk about the weekend games, just football news in general, as well as, yeah, I guess talking about the future of Paris Saint-Germain, guys. So let's get right into it. As well as thank you guys for 149 followers. I guess it's not really followers from my podcast. I guess it's because since I got hacked on my main account, on my where is it, the Dan Ozar account, dan.ozar05. That's my main account, my personal account. Link will be in the description. But yeah, since I got banned on that, I told everyone to come follow this account because I didn't expect it to get it back. But Instagram support came in clutch, got my other account back, and now nobody's unfollowing this account. So I guess we somehow have 149 followers. But yeah, I guess so. But yeah, for the YouTube, yeah, thank you so much for 13 subscribers. Let's see if we can get to, I guess, 20 subscribers by the end of 2022. I can't believe we're almost halfway there. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, or May, June. So almost 2 months away. It's basically May now. So we're almost 5 months into the year. So it's just crazy to think time is going that fast. But yeah, let's get right into it. We're also going to do some Champions League predictions for tomorrow's. Yeah, I think the next video will probably be on Friday, talking about the Champions League. Maybe with Gareth coming back on, depending on the outcome of Madrid versus Manchester City, because that is going to be the main topic of the next video. Because of course it's a big team, they're doing extremely well, especially with Karim Benzema's form this season. So we're going to definitely talk about that this Friday. But I'll give my predictions on before the games today. So, but first, let's get into weekend games, of course. So let's get right into the Premier League, guys. Starting with another L for Arsenal, or another L for United. My bad. Another L for United. Holy, what am I looking at here? Oh, Manchester United versus Chelsea this Thursday. I better watch that. But going back to this, Arsenal versus Man United. Holy, what a game from Arsenal, guys. Of course, Bukayo Saka scoring a penalty. Guys, this guy right here, Shaka, he had an outstanding goal as well. And then same with Nuno Tavares. Guys, they're already conceding in the 3rd minute, guys. What am I looking at? I believe it was the 3rd minute goal, which was actually, I believe it actually hit, I believe like the Gea blocked it and then it rebounded off and Tavares was there. I believe it was that goal. And then Bukayo Saka went on later on in the first half to get a penalty. Cristiano Ronaldo also scoring in the 34th minute, just 2 minutes after the penalty. So really good from Cristiano Ronaldo, and his celebration, of course, for his child that unfortunately passed away. Rest in peace. Of course, hopefully Ronaldo and his family are doing better now. with the one baby girl that was born. So hopefully all of them are happy and all of them are fine. But yeah, he did a celebration for that, so very, very nice to see from Cristiano Ronaldo. Of course, once again, the Arsenal fans also respecting and cheering on Cristiano Ronaldo for his passed away child as well. So really, really nice from not only Liverpool fans but Arsenal fans as well. Everybody's here to support him, even though he's on the opponent's team. We're still here to support his career. Like he's just such such a respected player in the world, a respected man in the world of in the world in general. That no matter the situation, you gotta respect this guy. You gotta be by his side when he's there, or let him have his space with his family in the situation which happened last week. So very, very unfortunate, but yeah, good to see that that Arsenal fans also were there to support Cristiano Ronaldo. But at the end of the day, for the team, Manchester United didn't end well with a 3-1 loss to Arsenal. A really, really good game from Arsenal. They had about the same amount of possession. 14 shots versus 14 shots, 7 shots on target versus 5 shots on target. And yeah, I guess the amount of passes was crazy amount of passes. 4 yellow cards, 3 yellow cards, and then a few offsides as well, and a whole lot of corners for United. But yeah, that puts Arsenal into the top 4 of the Premier League. So crazy to think about that. From coming from 3 losses in a row, coming from a very, very bad start at the beginning of the season. Everybody said Arsenal in the mud, they're getting relegated. I think it was 3 losses in a row. Coming to top 4, doing better than Manchester United, who have Cristiano Ronaldo in the Champions League qualification zone. So holy, I'm very, very happy for Arsenal, of course. And then yeah, really, really good gameplay from them. As I said, they have a lot of youngsters. Next season, let's see what they can bring to us, because there's going to be a few good signings, such as Manchester City striker Gabriel Jesus, who also had a pretty good weekend as well, which we're going to talk about in a moment. Other than that, I also wanted to talk about Chelsea beating West Ham 1-0. So really, really good from Chelsea. I believe Christian Pulisic actually got subbed on in the 80th minute or the 70th minute, I think it was. I think the 80th minute. Christian Pulisic, the American GOAT, guys, American LeBron James, or whatever. If you know, you know the LeBron James joke or meme. If you guys know that, if you know, you know. But yeah, Christian Pulisic got subbed on in the 76th minute, so around the 80th minute. And then I believe, Jorginho actually missed a penalty in the 87th minute. But of course, the American Captain America came to save the day in the 90th minute, last minute goal for Chelsea to get the 3 points. And that's huge 3 points for Chelsea to secure the top 4, to secure that top 4 spot in the Premier League for the Champions League qualification for next season. Even though they have the top 3, that Champions League qualification spot secured, let's see what they can bring to the Champions League, or to Europe next season, to the England next season, because there's quite a few transfers we're going to talk about later on in the video that's definitely going to affect them. One being Rudiger is going to Real Madrid. It is of course it's because of the sanctions that the UK government has put onto Chelsea, because Chelsea's owner is of course very close to the Vladimir Putin, and of course Roman Abramovich wants to sell the club, but he can't because UK say, oh, he's gonna make a lot of profit. So they put a lot of sanctions. They put quite a few sanctions on Chelsea. So of course, I think it's good that Abramovich wants to sell the club, so that Chelsea, so the players aren't affected. But of course, UK are going to be very, very not nice, and they're not going to let him sell it. I don't know what's going on, but something is going on with the sanctions on the team. So that's one thing that why they can't re-sign or buy any players. And then on top of that, I guess it's not really just Rudiger not being able to sign with Chelsea. I think it's just his personal preference as well. And it looks like it's going to be Real Madrid. And I would have been very happy if it was Chelsea. That would have been amazing. I mean, we don't really need 3 defenders, aka Ramos, Marquinhos, and Kimpembe. But I mean, it still would have been pretty nice. But I think, I don't know. I think if he went to Juventus, that'd be pretty nice. As I always say, De Ligt with Rudiger, De Ligt, I think he's only, 23, 24 years old? I think he's pretty young. is De Ligt? 22 years old, actually. So yeah, of course, he's from Ajax. Outstanding performance at Ajax. Under who was he under? Was he under Erik ten Hag, I believe? And then he went to Juventus. But yeah, very good from he's of course a really good defender for Juventus. I think without him, Juventus would be more in the mud because they only have basically Bonucci and Chiellini as their like next two backups. So De Ligt is definitely a really a huge beast for the team. So having Rudiger, like a more experienced player by De Ligt's side, would be a very good combination. But it looks like Real Madrid are going to be the way. Is going to be Rudiger's preference. And we're going to talk about Real Madrid later on once we get to the La Liga segment of the video. But yeah, that's Chelsea securing that Champions League qualification spot, getting the 3 very key points. As I said, yeah, Arsenal coming back up as well. Chelsea still one game left in hand. So if Chelsea do go on to win that, they're going to be 8 points ahead of Arsenal. But if not, Arsenal still have a chance to get very close, maybe even doing a top 3 in the Premier League in these last 5 games in the Premier League. The 38 games, so 5 games for Arsenal, 6 games for Chelsea. So it's very tough here. Let's see what Chelsea can do if they can secure that Champions League spot. Maybe Arsenal get top 3, which would be huge. And then same with Spurs. Let's see if Spurs and Arsenal can both qualify. I doubt. It's very right now. I think Chelsea are somehow gonna secure the Champions League qualification. But right now, I think it's a very tough race between Spurs and Arsenal right now to secure either the Champions League or go to the Conference League right now. I think that's really how it is. I think Chelsea are somehow gonna pull it off to stay in that Champions League qualification. I know they could be in the Champions League, but next year might not be the best for them in Europe because of these transfers. But I think they're still going to be in that spot. If they go out of the top 4, maybe go to the Conference League, that's going to be, or not the Conference League, the Europa League, and then Arsenal and Spurs go up into the Champions League, that's going to be something else. I know next season it's not going to be the best because of the transfers, but still, if they somehow go down, I mean, I don't know, it could be better for them because they don't have diverse big teams like Paris Saint-Germain without Rudiger. Yeah, but yeah. That's for the Premier League. Chelsea and Arsenal right there with Manchester United. What a game for Man City as well. Watford versus City. 5-1 for City at home. Gabriel Jesus scoring, I believe, 4 goals. Yeah, holy, what a game for Gabriel Jesus. Hat-trick +1. I did not see the game here. All I know is Rodri's goal was pretty beautiful as well. I think it was near outside the box, just around the 18-yard. What a goal from... I think it was that goal from Rodri, but yeah. A really good performance from Manchester City, of course, as you expect. Look at the look how much they dominated. Of course, 21 against 5 shots, 8 shots against 2 shots on target, 74% possession against 26%. Like 700 passes, 247. Just a crazy game for City. Of course, as you guys may know, both City and Arsenal, City and Liverpool, they both play very high up the pitch. And then other than that, they also play a lot of possession, like a possession type of game. I think Arsenal are kind of more attacking, I feel like, but I feel like Manchester City are a lot more like a possession game, waiting for those open spaces, crossing it a lot. I think same with Liverpool. They kind of had the same play style. Of course, it's Jurgen Klopp and Pep Guardiola. What do you expect? Those two are masterminds. So of course, what do you expect from them? But mainly they kind of like a very high lineup in the pitch as well as holding possession. I feel like that's kind of how they play, and very fast game, very fast counter attacking play style as well. But yeah, very good from Manchester City, getting them at 3 points. Liverpool also winning 1-0 against Everton, which puts Everton into relegation spot in the Premier League. So very bad for Everton right now. Very bad for Everton. But Divock Origi, man, bro, this guy is a GOAT. Of course, you guys know him from Belgium, and now he scored the Champions League winning goal a few years ago in 2019. He scored a very important goal for Liverpool. What a GOAT he is! What a legend, Liverpool legend he is. Getting a really good heading goal for Liverpool to secure a 2-0 lead against Everton. 14 shots on target, or 8 shots against 9, 4 shots on target against 1, 83% possession against 17. That's just, holy, 17 against 83? You basically haven't touched the ball once, basically, except off kickoff or something. Holy, like 800 against 200, almost 600 more passes. Just crazy, crazy. But yeah, as I said, puts Everton into a relegation zone. I don't know. Do you guys think do you guys think Everton should get a new coach? And Lampard not doing the best. I mean, a few weeks ago, I think he had his ups and downs. There's definitely games where you can say Everton deserved to win. But then there's also games where you could say Everton. There's also areas in the club that Everton can do better in. I think that Frank Lampard is probably gonna get sacked from Everton. I'm not trying to be rude here, but it's probably the case here. I mean, we can check the lineups here, but I do think that Frank Lampard is gonna be sacked. If they somehow do not get out of relegation spot, they're 1 game behind. So if they do win, they're gonna get there's just gonna be 1 point ahead of Burnley, but it's still a few games left. So these last games are definitely gonna be quite key and important here. They do have quite challenging games. Everton versus Chelsea. Burnley have Watford, so we're Watford. They're also at the bottom, so that's going to be a huge game for the bottom teams. But I'm just trying to check here. Is there a Everton versus Everton and Watford? That's also quite key. I'm trying to check. Is there Everton versus Burnley here? And I don't think there is. So yeah, it's just going to be a very, very, very key game here. A few key games here. A very important game for both Everton and Burnley. I do think Everton do have the harder games, unfortunately. But let's see what Frank Lampard can do. Of course, he's the GOAT against Chelsea as well. Against his former club. Let's see what let's see what Frank Lampard can do. And I was gonna check something as well. I think there is another very important game here as well. Yeah, Arsenal versus Spurs, and as I did say, it's a very, very close. I think Chelsea are gonna keep that Champions League qualification spot, but as I said, it's gonna be a race between Spurs and Arsenal to see who's gonna get 4th place in the Champions League spot, and this game is gonna change everything. Gonna tell us who's gonna be going to the Champions League, so that's gonna be a very, very key game as well. But yeah, that's pretty much the the Premier League for this weekend. Some new updates, huge updates actually for a lot of teams. Of course, Everton, Burnley, Chelsea, Arsenal, Spurs. So United, let's see what United can do. United actually getting Erik ten Hag, who's had a pretty good career. Of course, coaching the Bayern Munich. I think the second team, or like the under 29 team, the U21 team, for Bayern Munich, and he also did have he did have a few talks, or like when he was at Bayern Munich, he actually did work with Pep Guardiola when Pep was at Bayern Munich as well. So of course he's gonna have the Pep knowledge of how to train the players, how to do the tactics, the tiki-taka tactics, I guess the high press tactics, the high possession counter-attack tactics. He knows all of that from Pep Guardiola. And I think, of course, Erik ten Hag, is he going to be the manager? I think that Ralf Rangnick is here to stay, so Ralf Rangnick with Erik ten Hag is going to be pretty good. I think Erik ten Hag is more of a support coach, I think, or something like that. Or like he's a higher level than Ralf Rangnick. I think Ralf Rangnick is going to be the coach, but Erik ten Hag there to kind of manage the coach, like help Ralf Rangnick. And like kind of, I think Erik ten Hag is definitely going to be a more like a one-on-one type manager, coach with the players. Definitely going to change how the players play, develop these players. Of course, he's going to be very strict, of course, which I think United needs in this situation, is a very strict coach. Like tell them, like, go on a diet, you have to come in, we're going to work on like some sort of like training to develop these players. Of course, they're gonna make a huge lot of signings. I think Erik ten Hag with let's see if who was it? The Dutch center mid. Dude, I forgot his name. Everton. Sorry, I forgot his name right now. Van de Beek. Yeah, let's see if Van de Beek will turn into a beast like he was at Ajax under Erik ten Hag. And I mean that's going to be quite interesting. I couldn't think of his name. I knew he transferred from United to Everton, to Everton. He was a midfielder as well, so I just forgot his name. But yeah, let's say if they're gonna keep him, I think if they maybe Erik ten Hag is gonna keep Donny van de Beek, which would be quite interesting over there. And then other than that, you'll definitely get improve on the back line. I think they should sell Maguire. I think sell Wan-Bissaka as well. Sell Alex Telles. Get a backup for I think actually keep Wan-Bissaka. Sell Maguire for sure. Get a new center back, and then maybe keep Alex Telles. I think Alex Telles can be turned into a beast. I think he's pretty good. He's still pretty young, isn't he? How old is Alex Telles? I think he's still pretty 29 years old. No, this is not him. No shot, this is Alex Telles. This is not Alex Telles. Is it? Yes it is. Yeah, it is. Alright, my bad. I didn't know he looks like completely different in this photo here. He looks so different. There's no ways this is him right here. It does kind of look like him, but I haven't really seen him with a beard like this with his tied long hair. But yeah, anyway, sorry about that, guys. But yeah, maybe sell Alex Telles. Keep I think sell Alex Telles, sell Maguire. And then get a new center back, maybe a backup left back or a backup right back for the team. And then, of course, get a new midfielder. I think the top is definitely really good. You have Jadon Sancho, you got Elanga, you got Cavani, maybe sell Cavani as well. You got Jadon Sancho, Elanga, Cristiano Ronaldo. You also got I said Sancho. You got Rashford. So they have a really really good attack. I think they need a new. They have Bruno Fernandes, who's definitely not having the best season. I can't believe people are still saying that Bruno Fernandes is better than KDB. I don't know where their mind is at, but KDB is way above Bruno Fernandes. Maybe sell Bruno Fernandes. I think maybe keep him. They can definitely develop him as a more like a central attacking mid, more I guess have better passing, maybe taking long shots. I think make him more like a Kevin De Bruyne, and I think definitely in the midfield, the box to box, a actual defensive midfielder. Maybe Van de Beek will be their defensive midfielder. They got Bruno at cam. Maybe like a 4-3-3. You got Cristiano Ronaldo up top, Elanga on the left, Sancho on the right, and then in the cam you got Bruno Fernandes, and then you got Van de Beek and maybe a new midfielder in the midfield, but Van de Beek more as a a stay back midfielder, and then you got Luke Shaw, Varane, a new center back, and maybe a new right back as well. And then De Gea is definitely, I think, without Ronaldo and De Gea this season, Manchester United are in relegation for sure, because the two players are carrying United right now. Without Cristiano Ronaldo and without David De Gea, United are in the mud for sure. Those two are carrying it. So I think the backline for sure keep De Gea, and that's really all I can say. And especially under Erik ten Hag and Ralf Rangnick together, I think Ralf Rangnick is here to stay. So under those two together, they're going to work really, really well together. Erik ten Hag, as I said, is going to be more of a one-on-one manager coach with the players, improve the team for sure, and of course help Ralf Rangnick be like an assistant manager. So that's my thoughts for United. And I guess finally we can get off of the La Liga guy, or the Premier League, and go to the La Liga, guys. Let's talk about the La Liga, guys. Real Madrid, Barcelona versus Real Sociedad. It looks like Barcelona. Oh, no, this was this was last Thursday. Okay, so we didn't have any. We didn't have any games this weekend. Like it looks like we had midweek games, and we had a backup. I guess like a game that they had, Barcelona and Real Valencia had to catch up on. We have some games this weekend. Okay, so there's nothing much in the La Liga other than Real Valencia beating Barcelona. The Madrid derby, guys. The Madrid derby, and Barcelona lose the Madrid derby. Barcelona have 3 Madrid derbies. Real Valencia Madrid, guys. That is the name of the team. And it looks like they lost the derby. They win 4-0 against one Madrid derby. I think they went 4-0 against two Madrid derbies, Atletico and Real Madrid, and then they lose 1-0 against Real Valencia Madrid. So three Madrid derbies. So Barcelona versus Madrid, I think it is a 8-1 aggregation. But yeah, very very disappointing game. Look at how much Barcelona. I did not watch this game, so we're just gonna look off the stats here. But look at how much possession. Look at how much Barcelona dominated. 18 shots versus 3, 5 shots on target versus 1, and that one shot did go in. And then 72% possession against 28% possession. So very very terrible from Barcelona. A very unfortunate, maybe I'd say, from Barcelona. I think they need to improve on their finishing. Maybe I think the team is quite kind of falling apart here. As I said, let's see what happens to Aubameyang next season. There's definitely going to be some huge signings this summer for Barcelona. Of course, they're getting Frank Kessie, who's going to be huge in the defensive midfield role for Barcelona. I think there is rumors of Frankie De Jong actually leaving the team, going to United or something like that. If that happens, I think they for sure need to get a new midfielder. Gavi and Pet, even if De Jong stays, I think maybe looking for another box-to-box midfielder might not be a bad idea. Of course, keeping Ousmane Dembele is going to be huge for the team. If Aubameyang goes, I think I'm not sure what's going on with Robert Lewandowski coming to Barcelona, but I think maybe next season he might go to Barcelona. If he does come this season, yes, sell Aubameyang. Like his loan will be finished. Maybe buy Aubameyang still. I think if I was the Barcelona coach, maybe sign Aubameyang for one more. If Lewandowski doesn't come to Barcelona this season, extend Aubameyang's loan for one more season. Sign Lewandowski next season. They still have Memphis Depay, of course, and then I think next season or even this season, probably next season, one of these next few 4 seasons, they need to get Paulo Dybala. I think Paulo Dybala to Barcelona, depending on Barcelona's performance under Xavi as well, doing good in the Champions League, doing good in La Liga. Paulo Dybala will be a really really good signing for Barcelona. And same with goes to Liverpool. He could go to Liverpool. Maybe Liverpool get Darwin Núñez from Benfica after his brilliant performance in the Champions League against Liverpool. I heard there's rumors of Darwin Núñez going to Spurs, going to Liverpool. But I could see that Paulo Dybala at, of course, either Barcelona or Liverpool, of course. But I think thoughts on Barcelona is if Barcelona, as I said, new midfielder. Even if De Jong leaves, I think a new kind of midfielder, box-to-box type midfielder is good. Extend Ousmane Dembele's contract, keep Ferran Torres. I don't know. I think Adama Traore is not a loan, so I think Adama is here to stay at Barcelona. And then Aubameyang is loan. So if what's his name? If Robert Lewandowski does come this season, sell Aubameyang or let his loan finish. If Lewandowski comes next season or doesn't come at all, I think extend Aubameyang's loan for one more season, and then next season buy Paulo Dybala, and maybe they also get Messi back. So having Messi, Dybala, and Ferran Torres on the up top, and then you got Frank Kessie, Pedri, and Frankie De Jong in the midfield, and then you got your backline, Araujo, Brick Beast. Brick wall, I guess. Sergio Dest, Eric Garcia, and Jordi Alba. And of course, if Sergio Dest does go to Bayern Munich, of course they need to get a new right back, of course. But if not, I think they have a pretty good transfers. Mostly, I think in the midfield, they need a new box to box, and then in that striker, attacking, center forward type role as well. They've got Aubameyang, Memphis Depay, Robert Lewandowski, and Paulo Dybala. Those are really the 4 options I can see for Barcelona's attack. But unfortunate loss for La Liga for Barcelona. They're probably gonna stay in second place. Really, really, really good comeback though from 7th place in December, and then when Xavi comes, they get second place. So really, really good. And maybe not second. They're still there's still quite a few games left, and it's still quite a tight gap, a small gap between the top 4 teams starting from second. So second, 1, 2, 3, 4, because starting from second, top 4. So there's still quite a small gap between them, which needs to be filled in. A few more wins to to secure that spot for some of these teams. But overall, it's looking like Barcelona, a huge comeback. Let's see what they can do next season in the Champions League, of course, with the new summer transfers as well. But yeah, that's gonna be the La Liga. Before I want to leave the best for last. Ici c'est Paris. Best for last. We're gonna talk about Bayern Munich, of course, winning. Once again, winning 10 times in a row. The Bundesliga 10 times in a row now. What can I say, man? What can I say? I can't. This is more like this league is more farmers than the Ligue 1. That what people call the Ligue 1, guys. The Ligue 1. I know like PSG are a dominating team. I mean, last season we had some competition in the Ligue 1 with Lille winning the league, and Lyon did pretty good last season. So I mean, Paris Saint-Germain, they do have some competition, and there's some pretty good teams there. Lyon, Lille, I mean, they're not having the best of season, but there's also like AS Monaco. There's also Marseille. There's Lens, Rennes. So they have Paris Saint-Germain or Ligue 1. They have some pretty physical leagues and big leagues, pretty good teams in the Ligue 1. But this team here, it's literally 10 years in a row now, Bayern Munich winning. And of course, their celebrations when they win the league are quite crazy. 433 Instagram. The celebrations in the league in Bayern Munich when they win the league, it's pretty crazy, as you can see here. Who is that? Is this Schweinsteiger? No, this is not Pavard. I did know that I think it was Thomas Muller. Schweinsteiger was there. Bayern legend Schweinsteiger was there. I think it was Thomas Muller who actually like dumped beer on Schweinsteiger. I don't know if it's alcoholic beer. I think people said it's like non-alcoholic. If you guys know that very legendary clip of Ribéry running from one of the Bayern players, because as you guys may know, Ribéry, I think he's Muslim, so he doesn't have beer or alcohol. But I think like someone said it's like non-alcoholic, so he was running away for no reason or something. But yeah, as you guys know, they just dump all of these on each other. Huge, like the celebration for Bayern Munich is crazy, especially after 10 years in a row of winning the Bundesliga. It's gonna be even crazier. So, but yeah, all I can say, this team, this league is more farmers than the Ligue 1, because when one team wins 10 years in a row, what do you expect? You expect it to be like nobody's gonna watch this. Maybe in the beginning of the season, there's a bit of like tension between the teams, as we saw Bayern Munich, Dortmund were kind of close to Bayern Munich. I did say if Dortmund keep that like four-point gap with Bayern Munich by the end of the season, then it might be like Bayern or Borussia Dortmund could end Bayern Munich's 10-year in a row win, Bundesliga title win. They could end that run, but that's just like in the first few games, and then after December or after January, it just goes downhill for the other teams, and Bayern Munich start going up the points, win the league, and it's done. So it's just the same thing every year. But maybe if Robert Lewandowski goes to Bayern Munich, it might be over for them. It could be over for them. It really could be over for them. But yeah, I guess congrats to Bayern Munich, of course, winning their league. My team winning my league, Bayern Munich winning their league. So congrats to Bayern Munich, legendary team. Neuer winning 10 years in a row. German legend, one of the best keepers in the history of the game. Manuel Neuer. Thomas Muller. Of course, I think he's 10 years at Bayern, and he won 10 years now. 10 years of the Bundesliga in a row with Bayern Munich. So legendary players here. So congrats to them. These historical players, of course. Congrats to Bayern Munich. But we are here to say congrats to Ligue 1 Paris Saint-Germain. Ici c'est Paris, guys. Ici c'est Paris. What a game. This is going to be the only game we're going to be talking about for the Ligue 1 category. But yeah, what a game, guys! What a beautiful game. I think we had a few offside goals, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, that was the last one. But yeah, 18 shots on target versus 8, 7 shots on target versus 3. Messi had an offside goal. Unfortunately, he or was it Messi who had? Yeah, I think it was Messi who had an offside goal. I know there was like one or two offside goals. Um, Actually, there wasn't an offside goal, but I think I'm thinking of last week's game. Yeah, but where he had like 4 offside goals. Wow, that was like very disappointing. But yeah, Paris Saint-Germain, what a game! What a game for us. About 66% possession to 34%. 18%, 18 shots versus 8 shots, 7 shots on target versus 3. Lens did come back in the second half to get a goal late in the game as well. Unlucky. Ramos and Marquinhos unfortunately couldn't defend in the back for us. I mean, we did play a 3-back: Ramos, Marquinhos, and Kimpembe. Unfortunately, they couldn't do really much for us. Nunez and Hakim on the wing, Idrissa Gueye and Verratti in the midfield. And then you got the Messi, Neymar, Mbappe. I kind of like this formation. Hopefully Mbappe does stay, because this formation is not doing the worst for us. I think in these last few games, last few games of the season, we've definitely come back and kind of lifted that Champions League loss against Real Madrid off of our shoulders, or off out of our minds, kind of, with these brilliant performances in the last few games from Neymar, Messi. I think mostly Neymar and Messi. Mbappe has been doing great this season, but I think these last few games have definitely lifted the Champions League loss off of our mind, or off of our shoulders. With this performance from Neymar and Messi coming from not of a best performance early in the season to a brilliant performance, scoring goals, getting beautiful assists, and scoring amazing goals from Lionel Messi, guys. If you guys didn't see Lionel Messi's goal against Lens, LLL, because this goal was amazing. This is what you wanted to see from. This is the performance you expect to see, the shots you expect to see from Lionel Messi. Neymar passes it outside the Neymar is here, Messi is right over here. Neymar passes it to Lionel Messi outside the foot, all the way here against this Leka guy, and scores a beautiful shot from around over here outside the box, 19-20 yards outside over here. Beautiful shot is all I can say. And that the classic Messi shot shooting is all I can say there. And of course Ramos in the background. It's just beautiful to see the historical El Clasico between Barcelona and Real Madrid. Ramos versus Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi getting injured by Ramos. Ramos getting red cards. The fighting between Ramos and Messi. And then now they're on one team. Lionel Messi scores a beautiful goal, and you see Sergio Ramos back there cheering because of Messi's goal. It's just very, very it's very sad and historical to see them after these decade, 15 years, 12 years of being rivals, team rivals in the El Clasico, and then coming to this, playing on one team, celebrating for each other, playing with each other, assisting, passing with each other. It's just brilliant. It's just all I can say is brilliant. But of course, at the end of Messi's goal, brilliant. The game results at the end of the day, not the best for Paris Saint-Germain. Of course, I think at the end of the day for PSG, it did come down to getting that 1 point to secure the league win. And yes, we did. Ici c'est Paris. Not the best season, of course, in the Champions League, not the best. But I think in the Ligue 1, we didn't have the best, but we didn't have the worst either. There's definitely, next season, there's definitely a lot to improve on, which we're going to talk about. But we didn't really have anything to lose here. We already knew we were gonna win the league. But I think this draw, this 1 point for Lens, is definitely key for Lens, because I believe Lens are they're in the 7th place spot, and it's still quite a tight gap between there's still, I think Lens could somehow pull it up to maybe get into a Europa League or not a Europa, a UEFA League, UEFA Tournament League spot. So let's see what Lens can do. It's definitely going to be important for Lens these last few games here. Maybe if they get 3 points to go up to 50, or if they get another 2 wins, they come into the Conference League. So it's definitely going to be very, very tough. I think same goes with Marseille, Rennes, and Monaco. I think it's definitely going to be a race here in whether who's going to get into that Champions League spot. once again, because it's still quite a small gap between. I really hope that Monaco can pull it off and get into second, because Monaco, they have a pretty good team as well. I think either Monaco or Marseille, I really like them. They're pretty good, difficult team, as we saw 3-0 against Paris Saint-Germain versus Monaco. Unfortunately, loss for us. And then last week we had a pretty difficult game against Marseille as well. So they're very good teams, very good competitional teams. Other than the Bundesliga 10 years in a row win for Bayern Munich, with this at least some competition here. But yeah, good for this is the League on. That's my thoughts on Marseille, Monaco. Yeah, I think for 1 point for Lens is definitely key here to I guess 1 point for Lens is definitely key to like any points here to maybe they can somehow pull it into the Conference League, maybe just maybe. But what is I gonna say here? Yeah. So what does this affect for the future PSG? What can Paris Saint-Germain bring to, or like change next season? Of course, there's really a lot to talk about, in my opinion. There's a lot. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Yeah, Elon Musk bought Twitter apparently for 44 billion. So that's crazy. But yeah, there's definitely a lot to talk about here. On what is this? Gundogan? This is Isco. It looks like Gundogan from Manchester City. But yeah, there's definitely a lot to say with Paris Saint Germain. We've had our ups and downs. I think these last few years we got we went to the finals in when was it, 2019 I believe, or 2020 went to the finals with Bayern Munich. Unlucky that we lost. Last season we went to the quarter or the semi-finals against Manchester City and lost there. And then this season, a very huge defeat for Paris Saint-Germain against Real Madrid, against Benzema, should I say. So that next season is definitely going to be a very important season, because next season, if we do terrible, I think the club is in the mud for sure. Sorry about that. But next season, I think I saw somewhere that Donnarumma is happy here, staying at Paris Saint-Germain. So I think maybe what's his name? Taylor Navas might find his way to a new challenge. Might find new challenges next season, somewhere out of Paris Saint Germain. So Donnarumma in net, let's say. I think maybe playing a 3-back. I think that 3-back is working out pretty good with Ramos, Marquinhos, and Kimpembe. Is a really good backline. Sorry, my throat is just like, a bit dry. But yeah, having that backline, so Donnarumma, Marquinhos, Kimpembe, Ramos. And then left wing, I think Nunes is pretty good. Hakimi as right wing, or right wing back, kind of coming back in the 3-5-2, 3-4-1-2, or 3-1-4-2. Wait, what is it? A 3-4-1-2, yeah, or 3-4-2-1. I think that's what we played last time. But there's a lot of 3-back formations. So yeah, Nunes and Hakimi on the right. I think Verratti is gonna be a key player next season. Like he's a very good underrated midfielder player. So keeping Verratti in the midfield, signing a new midfielder for sure. I think there's rumors of Pogba, as I always say, and Nkunku, versatile, play a right mid, right forward, where Messi is playing, kind of like right cam, maybe like striker. You can play him center mid, box to box. So he's a very versatile player. So yeah, Pogba. You got Nkunku as a option for the midfield, so we definitely need 100% need a new midfielder. And then in the top as well, I think Messi is going to be staying for one more season. Yeah, Lionel Messi will stay at Paris Saint-Germain for at least one more season. PSG would be ready to sell Neymar this summer, so I really hope this doesn't happen, because his performance is doing really good. He's showing that he's here to stay. Where could he go? Like, where would he go if he was to leave Paris Saint-Germain? Because I don't think any club wants to we want to keep up or like manage with his salary, come to terms with his salary, I guess, because this guy's salary, holy, it's to the moon, literally. Maybe Inter Miami, maybe LA Galaxy going to the MLS for Neymar. No, I think Paris Saint-Germain are gonna stick to their. I think Paris Saint-Germain are gonna keep Neymar. I really hope so. But yeah, Lionel Messi here to stay. We need a new midfielder. Nunes and Hakimi are pretty good. They're really, really good. Really happy with their performance this season, with their personal performance this season. I'm very, very happy, especially with Nuno Mendes. Can't wait to extend his contract at Paris Saint-Germain. But yeah, new midfielder. We had the two options, Pogba and Kunku. And then for sure a new attacker as well. Hopefully Mbappe stays for one more season. Just one more season. Even half a season. I beg half a season as well that he stays. I really, really hope so. Otherwise, we of course need to find a new striker, because I'm not gonna be happy with Icardi as our striker. I believe Icardi is also going to be leaving the club. I do not want to sell Paredes as well. Having Idrissa Gueye, Paredes, maybe you can sell. I think Danilo. Sell Danilo Pereira. I really like Idrissa Gueye. I really, really like Idrissa Gueye. And then I really, really like Paredes as well. I really don't like Danilo Pereira. I mean, maybe he's not had the worst season, but I feel like sometimes he just stands still there, like he doesn't know what to do. But Paredes stay, Idrissa Gueye stay. For sure get a new midfielder, box to box, maybe a defensive midfielder. Pogba, of course, since he's leaving. And then of course a new striker as well, especially if Mbappe leaves. 100% a new striker, because I do not want Icardi to be our season striker, especially in the Champions League. Like hell no. But yeah. As I said, yeah, new manager as well. We talked about this with Gareth, where I think that Paris Saint-Germain need a manager where the players can really respect the manager, kind of like Zidane. Zidane was a huge player at his time, so the whole Real Madrid team kind of respected him as like not just a coach, not just a player, not just because of his history in football. They kind of respected him. So, of course, I mean Pochettino. I'm not quite happy with Pochettino, but I'm not quite sad as well. I think he definitely could improve. Maybe I think keep Pochettino. I think he just needs a kind of like a backup assistant. And there's rumors of actually Antonio Conte to come to Paris Saint-Germain. Antonio Conte has not been in contact with Paris Saint-Germain over potentially replacing Mauricio Pochettino as their manager. I'm not sure how to say his first name. Sorry about that. My own manager, I don't know how to say it. Mauricio Pochettino. So he's yet to be contacted by Paris Saint-Germain. But there's also rumors of him coming to replace Mauricio Pochettino. There's also rumors quite a while back. Maybe it's still going on that what's his name, Zinedine Zidane comes to Paris Saint-Germain, so that'd be quite interesting. Yeah, all I know is I gave my thoughts on the team, where we need a new midfielder and stuff, and of course I think a new manager, maybe a new backup manager to kind of coach, or like assistant manager for Pochettino, and then like a manager with the players, I guess, a one-on-one, kind of like Eric Ten Hag. But yeah, Juventus are seriously considering signing Angel Di Maria this summer when his Paris Saint-Germain contract runs out. Bro, this guy is underrated. I don't know what the Nasser Al Khalifa are thinking. I don't know what Leonardo are thinking. But man, this guy is so underrated. He's such a skillful player. I really hope we keep him. I want to keep him for one more season. Kylian Mbappe will not announce his decision before May 21st. Okay, so about one more month. And the end of this, Kylian Mbappe will not announce his decision before May 21st and the end of the season, out of respect for Paris Saint-Germain. Real Madrid know this, and are calm about the situation. Okay, hopefully not. And then breaking news, of course, verbal agreement reached between Real Madrid and Antonio Rudiger. The German will sign a 4-year deal. So yeah, as I said, we talked about this earlier with like, even though Chelsea could be in the top 4 spot in the Premier League in the Champions League qualification, next season might be tough for them because they're losing Antonio Rudiger. I did say he could go to Juventus, but it's looking like a Real Madrid move. And they're also losing is it Christian Eriksen? Christensen or I think it's Azpilicueta, one of those two going to Barcelona. I think they're going to be losing one of those two. But yeah, Rudiger to Madrid. I think what are Real Madrid fans gonna be thinking about this? I did ask Arith, and he did say like, what is like Rudiger? What type of player is Rudiger? Is he gonna be like a stay back type player in like a 3-5-2? Can he play in a 4-back position? I think everything's gonna be pretty fine for him. I think he's gonna learn how Madrid play. He's gonna be pretty good with those shots, with those crossing. I think he's gonna be a pretty good player. I think Real Madrid next season gonna be testing out a lot, especially with Rudiger. Maybe in a 3-5-2 or like one of those 3-back formations with Rudiger, Militao, and Alaba at the center backs. You got Ferland Mendy left back, maybe like a Lucas Vasquez right wing, or Rodrigo right wing or something, and then you got like Modric, Camavinga in the midfield, the 3-4-2-1, and then you got Benzema at striker, Vinicius Junior left cam, and then like Rodrigo right cam, and then you got your Lucas Vasquez right wing. So I really don't know. Maybe in a 5-2-1-2. And then maybe testing out on a 4-back as well. It's definitely going to be a lot of testing with a third center back, with 3 center backs. Same thing is kind of the situation with Paris Saint-Germain. We got Marquinhos, Ramos, and Kimpembe, so all class players, really good players. And I think Real Madrid are going to be in a similar situation. So there's definitely going to be a lot of testing going on for Madrid. Especially, you guys already know, you guys already know Carlo Ancelotti. He likes testing a lot. He likes he likes playing with his tactics, I guess. Messing around with the team, changing his tactics, I guess. But yeah, I think that's from here. That's from Transfer News Live. Is there anything over here? Oh my, is this Pep Guardiola? Raul is a fan and admirer of Pep Guardiola's methods. They pair have great friendship and have met recently in match at. Oh my god, this is Pep Guardiola. Oh my god, no shot. I loved smoking till a while ago, but then I quit. Now I enjoy chewing gum and winning Champions Leagues. That's what he should have said. Talking about Ancelotti, of course, Madrid. Yeah, we talked about him as he's supporting Canada. Let's go. If you guys didn't watch that episode, go watch it. I don't remember which one it was. It was a while back ago, actually. I think it was either one like 2 weeks ago, or either the one 2 weeks ago, or either last week one, where we talked about Ancelotti supporting Canada. But talking about Real Madrid, I did want to say that yeah, even though Real Madrid are patient and they're calm about knowing that Madrid are gonna get Mbappe, apparently Leonardo are saying like Madrid might be too certain that they're signing Mbappe. So I don't know. Like after Leonardo is saying that, after our board of director Leonardo is saying that, it's giving me some hope that Mbappe could possibly stay. But yeah, let's see what else there is. Yeah, Real Madrid has arrived in Manchester City, and it looks like they are in training. I think last night or this morning. I think last night, Benzema, Marcelo, and Cristiano Ronaldo probably went out to drink because they're all they're all in Manchester now, different teams now. But of course, in their prime, the whole that team was insane. Real Madrid in their prime, 2017-2018 season, whole Liga. That was the team. So now that they're together, they're back together in the same city. They probably went out to drink. There's no doubt that hasn't happened. There's literally no doubt. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all. Alaba, Mendy, Carvajal, and Militao expected to be the back line tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, Alaba possibilities to start tomorrow. Casemiro is out. Okay, so that's gonna be huge. I think Camavinga would probably be playing as the defensive midfielder, and then you probably have I'd say probably Kroos and Modric starting in the midfield with Camavinga as a defensive midfielder, subbing on Valverde later on into the game. That's probably my thoughts on what's gonna happen. 4 midfielders tomorrow. Modric. Holy, they're gonna play 4 midfielders. So maybe like a 4-1-2-1-2, 4-2-2, something like that. I have no clue what they're gonna be playing, but it looks like those are their midfielders, and then their attack, maybe Vinny and Vinicius and probably Benzema for sure. I think Benzema's out if I'm not mistaken, but yeah, it looks like, yeah, those are all. I think those are the transfers here, and then let's see what Fabrizio Romano. Here we go, Mr. Here we go. Let's see what he has to say. Of course, we already saw this. Rudiger to Madrid. Chiellini announces he's gonna leave Italian national team. Okay, damn. Chiellini could also leave Juventus on a free in June. He's exploring options in MLS. Okay, it looks like everybody wants to go to MLS. I mean, that's pretty good. If we got Insigne, Chiellini, Messi, I think Busquets was thinking of coming here. So let's bring the players in. I want to go watch some games with Neymar in Vancouver. I want to see Neymar in Vancouver. but yeah, very very bad for as I said, if Rudiger does go to Juventus, that would have been pretty good because you got that Rudiger De Ligt combo. But now that Chiellini might be leaving this summer, it looks like Juventus are going to be needing to look for a new center back, I guess. But yeah, I think that's going to be pretty much all. Oh wait, let me see what this says. Paris Saint-Germain. Marquinhos confirms to Canal Plus. He's set to stay. Okay, good. Today, I'm not thinking of leaving Paris Saint-Germain. It's not in my plans. If it's possible to spend my whole career here, that's fine with me. I'm happy in Paris. What a brick wall! Like, I posted this on my main account story. What a man, guys. This guy, I think he's learning to be more like a captain. After Ramos came here, he's becoming like Ramos. That beast. That he's becoming that beast, guys. So I'm very happy. I mean, look at him and his performance. He had a very very huge tackle, insane, really good tackle in that Lens game as well, which I forgot to talk about. So he's becoming more of that captain beast man. So with Ramos, he's becoming like Ramos, like prime Ramos, I guess. He's like the Brazilian Maldini, if I had to say. Yeah, but yeah, I think that's gonna be all. I'm very very happy Marquinhos is gonna be staying, Ramos staying, Messi staying. So those are my thoughts on Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain. We talked about the games as well. Yeah, here, PSG. I trust Kylian Mbappe when he says he's thinking about his future to make the best decision. We have an open, excellent relationship. Mbappe knows what we want. He's Parisian. He's the best player in the world. We want him with us. So yeah, of course, you already know I'm gonna agree with him 100% with our board of director, Paris Saint-Germain. And yeah, here's where he said maybe the two is in Madrid. They are sure since 3 years that Kylian Mbappe will end up at Real Madrid. Maybe they're too sure about that. So yeah, but yeah, that's gonna be at. And then here's the one of Donnarumma, and then staying. Gianluigi Donnarumma has no intention to leave the club, and he's expected to stay, while Keylor Navas could look for a new experience. Contract extension clause still not discussed with Angel Di Maria, which I do hope so. He'd leave on a free transfer as of today. Okay, so it looks like he doesn't want to leave, but I really hope he doesn't. And then Leonardo on Pochettino's future. Marcio has 1 year left on his contract to discuss. What are the plans on both sides, and more. So it looks like, yeah, I guess it's a difficult season. Of course, I definitely agree, especially in the Champions League. We are the champions of Ligue 1, but we definitely had a tough season. But yeah, that's gonna end it off. You guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell. I'll probably post this Friday. Yeah, I forgot to give my Champions League predictions, I guess. Real Madrid versus Paris Saint-Germain. I mean, we did say Real Madrid could have a tough time against City. Not Real Madrid versus Paris Saint-Germain. Sorry, Real Madrid against Manchester City. Real Madrid. We did see that Madrid are going to be playing with that 4 midfielders with the back line. So Maybe since Casemiro is not there, they might not have a midfielder, but like a defensive midfielder. Let's see how those let's see how Valverde and let's see how Valverde and what's his name Camavinga play, youngsters for in the Champions League. Let's see how they play. And I'm not sure if Benzema is there, but if he's not, then it might be a tough first half for City. But I mean, Pep Guardiola did say that like maybe they should concede first and then they come back with a hat trick against Madrid. It looks like that might be the way to go. But yeah, that's gonna. And then what do we have? Villarreal versus Liverpool. I have no clue there. I think on paper it's looking like Liverpool, but the passion this year, Villarreal have had a great Champions League season. Against all costs against Juventus and Bayern Munich. Like holy, let's see what they can do. But against Liverpool, maybe they'll pull it off. But yeah, I think for now, I'll probably post this Friday. For now, stay positive, stay happy. Hit the sub button, hit the follow button, link down below. And for now, stay positive. Once again, stay happy, stay flow, and I'll see you later. Peace.